So where in the world have I been? Well, I'll talk to you guys about that here in just a second. Ran and warm this thing up for a little while. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Well, I have been down and out. That's why there hasn't been any videos. Been working on trying to figure out what in the world's going on with my body. Numerous doctor's visits and so on and so forth. But let's do a quick unboxing here. And the only reason I'm showing this is because it's got a really goofball address. From, it says dropship service, so we'll see what's in there. And then my good old buddy Bryce Klug that I did the lighter for, engraved the lighter for, he sent me a really cool birthday card. Season's greetings. I'll show you guys here. Now you guys remember or may not remember, Bryce has isn't that awful? I just drew a total and complete blank. Come on, brain, really? See, guys, this is why there hasn't been any videos, is because my mind has just been absolutely preoccupied with the body. Cerebral palsy. There we go. I found it. But he took the time to carefully write out a card for me. So, Bryce, thank you very, very much, buddy. And, may Santa treat you well and your neck and back go easy on you in the new year. Yeah, I certainly hope so. Let's see what's in here. Now, I have already been in this. The drop ship threw me, and I didn't know that it was from one of my viewers. So I have already been in it. So let's get in here and we'll get the note out. Hey Zipper, small token of appreciation for your help in videos and emails while I work on my tractor. And thank you for your investment on the new microphone too. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really digging it, and I know you guys are too. Please use and enjoy the lighter. Jeff. Well, Jeff, I most certainly will, and I'll enjoy the remove before takeoff tag as well. Remove before flight. I think those are neat. I'll find a good place to put that. And the lighter is a 1935 replica. Patent number 2032695 vintage type, and it's shorter than your standard Zippo lighter. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. Let's shed some light on this subject. Oh, this isn't the 35 version. Well, it is the 35, but it's not the external hinge one. So they made a couple of different versions. Let's see. What are they calling this one? Vintage look. Okay. I do not have one of these. I thought I did. So let's go over to the lighter case real quick. This one is reminiscent of a 1937, only it has a flat top instead of a rounded, slightly rounded top like the 37s had. So this is interesting to me. It's definitely a new vintage replica. So we'll go over here and we'll get in the lighter case. And we'll take a look at the 35 replica, and which is shorter. Okay. Now, right there, the high polish is very similar. It's also the 20326, but this one is almost 14 years old. It's a 2004. So they have that design, and this is a brushed aluminum, and it appears to be identical. So like I say, that is a 1937 type. I guess it is flat topped. See how tired I am? But there we go. So, and I used this one a lot, but here's the 1935 that I thought this one was. But you can see how much shorter. I'll set them up like this. Whoop, set them up like this. We might be able to Well, maybe I won't set them up like that. Come on, guys, cooperate. 1 and 2. Now you can see the height difference. So, there you go. So, thank you very, very much, guys, for the Christmas card. Let's do it this way. We'll spread these two out. We'll set that one up there. So here's another replica type here. It's another 2032695. That's the 37 type. Okay, with the 4-barrel hinge and slightly rounded top. That's the 37 type. These are more of a early rendition of it, but at any rate, there we go. Thank you very, very much, guys. I really appreciate it. So, what I'm going to attempt to do today shouldn't tax me too much. I had to come out to the shop because a friend of mine was wanting some deer antlers for their doggy to chew on. So what are we going to do? I'll pause the camera and get everything ready, but you see the nice pretty starter right there? We're going to yank that sucker off of there because it has the wrong ring gear on it. And because it has the wrong ring gear, it likes to chew them up within, you know, just a really short stint. So let me get the camera set up and get the tools ready, and we'll take off from there. So stay tuned. Alright, gang, let's see if we can get this starter over here. We've got 2 1/2-inch that are holding on to the starter frame itself. That's one. I'll get the one on top. I know I sound real excited, don't I? We just want to take a look at that gear is what I want to do mainly. There we go. Let's get the strap bolt off of there. Should just be a 3/8 or 7/16, which I didn't grab. That's alright. Big Red's never too far away. And the wire, I'm not super concerned about that. I should be able to just set that back. Yeah, okay. See how the gears are, I don't know how well you can see. We'll get it out a little further here. Just a second. Let's just carefully bend that down, up and out of the way. And we'll get the power lead off of there too. I can't get to the other bolt that's holding that strap on. That strap's already been brazed once, so I'm trying to be careful with that. I mean, I can bend it all over everywhere except for right where that brazing is. And while I'm sitting here doing this, I got to talk about armchair critics. It just kills me. I get comments, and it's frustrating because the comments that I get are from individuals who have 0 videos on their channel, but yet they talk and act like they're professional videographers. Well, I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be. I'm not looking to be. I have no aspirations to be. I just like bringing content to you guys. So, when the armchair critics come out and about and start plinking on their keyboards and doing all kinds of stuff like that. Now we can see it a lot better here. You can see how jacked up that is. The only reason for that is Give me just a second, and I'll show you. Alright, gang, I've got myself kind of confused here. What I thought was going on apparently is not what's going on. It's supposed to have 16 cogs on it, which it does, just like this one. But where we run into a problem with these is you have to be sure that when you install them, that you install them the right way. If you look, these gears here, the lead-in edge is beveled. See the bevel on that? That bevel is so that when the Bendix kicks into your flywheel, it will mesh a lot more easily. These can be mounted upside down. In mounting these upside down, which this one has been, if you'll take a look here, you can see our lead-in edges are on the bottom. So it's just been put in upside down. That was the only issue with it. So we'll get a new gear and put a new gear in. We'll put it right side up, and that should cure eating up starter gears about every 7th or 8th start, like Sean was having a problem with. It's an easy oversight. I have seen a number of starters that have come in that way. In fact, here's another one. This one is in the correct way. This is a well-used, well-loved starter, but if you look at those gear, it's in really good shape. Doesn't have a problem in the world with it. It's real nice. This is the one that's off the 16 horse that was on the 7118 over there. Yes, it is a 7118. So that's all we need to do is pop this gear off and put a new gear, new 16 tooth gear on, but put it on the right way so that when the Bendix spins into it, it will engage the flywheel properly. It's done a good job of polishing the teeth on the flywheel too. And like I said, this is an understandable oversight. You just need to watch and pay attention when you put these on, that the bevels that are on the gear always face towards the flywheel, always face up, never towards the starter like it's done here. So we'll get that squared away, and we'll stick it back on, then we'll see how this Kwik-Way loader tractor starts after that. So hang on. Alright, this engine doesn't shut off by the key, and also when you crank it using the key switch, it smokes under the dash. So we obviously have a wiring problem under there. So I'm going to bypass that, just go straight from the battery positive terminal over here to the starter, and just crank it and see how that starter sounds engaging into the flywheel now. It used to just sound horrendous, and I should have done it before, but it's too late for that. So we'll just do an after and see how it sounds just cranking over. That's not wanting to crank over. Isn't that awesome? There, it was cranking over. Okay, sounds much better. Sounds the way that it's supposed to. Starter pinions engage in the way it's supposed to engage. Excuse me, the way it's supposed to engage. I just put a totally different starter on there, so I might not have it aligned exactly right, and I'll have to shim it left and right to get it straightened out in that respect. But that's how it should sound. We're not going to start it right now because I'm not ready to delve into the wiring and all of that fun, happy stuff. But we do have at least the starter problem taken care of. We'll get it shimmed out so that it engages a little better. You can kind of tilt them left and right, just little by little. And then once you get them in position, you tighten down the two main mounting nuts, and then the strap will help hold it in the up-down position. Because, you know, when you're shimming it, you're just kind of setting the angle straight is more or less all you're doing. And it's not a great deal of movement at all. The holes are only slightly oversized. So there you go. I know it's a long time in coming. You guys have been very patient with me, and I do appreciate that. We will call this one Kwik-Way Loader Tractor Part 1. We still have the deck to tend to on the 7118 and knock off one of the fuel filters that's in line and put the 300 micron in there, but I have to get some fuel line before we can do that. Okay. It's getting close to Christmas time. It's December 20th. 2017. My, how time flies and you are having fun. This year's just about gone. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with me this year. I'm sure that there may be 1 or 2 more videos before the year is out. But for now, we did knock something off the list here. We'll have to pull the battery and gas tank and get up underneath the dash and take care of the wiring. We've got a similar situation with this one as we did with the 7118 in that a separate kill switch was mounted to it, which wasn't necessary. We'll do it all through the key switch, so we'll probably just throw a new key switch in there and rewire whatever has been incorrectly wired and make sure that it's done right. I believe the same Amish gentleman worked on this one as did that one, and he liked to put in external kill switches, and they weren't wired exactly right. So we'll remedy that for Sean. And to everybody, this will probably be the last video before Christmas, so a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. If you celebrate Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or any other wide variety of holidays in this holiday season, I wish you the very best. For those of you that celebrate Christmas like I do, a very happy and a very, very Merry Christmas to you all. I will see you on the next one. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo with dirty mittens that haven't gotten dirty in weeks. We'll see you later. I'm out. Hi, gang. I didn't clarify. I didn't finish the little bit of a rant while I was working on the 7116 about armchair critics. Now I have regular subscribers that are my best sounding boards in the world for helping to improve the channel and whatnot. But there are the armchair critics that are the fly-by-nights that stumble on one of my videos that'll bitch and complain because there's 10 minutes of video but only 2 minutes of valuable content. They're not people that know me. They're not people that are aware that this is my style. I babble. When it's time to stay on point and get on point, I stay on point and I get on point. And it's aggravating to me when they judge my entire character and my entire channel, my entire 10 years on the channel, my 800 plus videos on the channel by watching one video. So I always go to their channel and check to see just how many videos they have posted. And about 9.99999% of the time, they have 0. So they come on my channel, they bitch instead of saying nothing at all, which is the respectful thing to do. And they decide that they're just, they're going to pop off and say, and let me use a Chucky 2009 thing, a hurdy-dur. They'll say, oh, hurdy-dur. And it's aggravating and it's frustrating. So if you're coming on my channel for the first time and you don't like the babbling, understand. That's me, that's my character, that's who I am, that's what my regular visitors are used to, are accustomed to, expect, and want to see and hear. Don't get on me about it. It's who I am. Don't get on me about it. Just walk away. I don't need your negativity in my channel and in my comments. I'll leave the comments in, and I'll be as nice as pie when replying. But to make the world a whole lot better place if you just say nothing at all. That's all I got to say about that little bitch and a rant. And then something else that was really, really interesting. And let me see if I've got a picture of it here on my phone. I think I do. I do. I went and I was looking at my analytics. Yeah, I do. And they had, they've got a new beta on there where I can go in and I can actually look to see what my watch time is from my subscribers versus those that are not subscribed. You guys want to see something absolutely incredible? It just totally and completely baffles my mind. Only 21.2% of the views on my channel, 21.2% of the views are subscribed to my channel. 21.2%. I don't even know if that showed up. 21.2%. 21.2% are subscribed to my channel. So if you're one of the 78.8% who's on my channel right now and you enjoy my content and you like it, please, for the love of all that's holy, hit that subscribe button, and then right beside that, hit that notification bell. And then every time I put up a new video, you'll get notified. I'd love to have you on board. Now I'm done. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo. I promise you guys I will be on the next one. Won't be before Christmas, but hopefully before the end of the new year. Later. I'm out of here.